And please keep it going for David, everyone.
Hey, anybody remember Paul Harvey? He used to tell stories on the radio, and he'd tell you just a little teaser, just hook you in, and then go to the commercial and come back and go, and now the rest of the story. Remember that? I want to try something like that, but I want to do it with tonight's theme, what the fuck. So I need you to help me. So at some point in the story, I'm going to point at you, and I need you all go, what the fuck? Let's practice, shall we? 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? That was awful. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? This microphone has so much power. I just made a whole... Anyway, years and years ago, I talked my way into an internship at Channel 27 in Harrisburg, the TV station, as an intern, a gopher, go for coffee, go for lunch. I cleaned the van, I gassed the van, I washed, I drove everywhere. I picked up dry cleaning for the anchors. I did anything, but it was a great time to do it because they were just transitioning from film to video. So I got to learn all the equipment, and I learned how to operate the camera, and I got a little cocky. And I went to my supervisor and said, I can shoot for you one of these days. And he said that was neither preferable nor probable. But I stuck it out, and one day the planets and the stars aligned with some overlapping vacation schedules, and there was an opening. So they brought me in to shoot on this summer Sunday. My job was to come in and sit by the fire scanner and wait for a call to come in. And I did, all day. Nothing came in. Till 4:30, right before I was supposed to leave. It was an explosion and fire of suspicious origin, which is like gold for TV news, right? So I head out to this place, and I get there, and it's this nice suburban neighborhood, and there are fire trucks lined up on both sides of the street as far as I can see. They called out 4 fire companies from 2 different counties for this. So being a young, ambitious cameraman, I jump out, and I shoot everything that moves and half the stuff that didn't. I shot the fire trucks, I shot them as a group, I shot wide shots, close-ups, I shot the firemen, I shot the street sign. I did everything. I got an interview with the site commander. And he said, yes, it was an explosion. There's one person injured, still trapped inside. We're about to extricate him. I said, can I shoot it? And he gives me this really weird smile and says, sure, why not? So I follow this line of firemen into the house. And I notice there's also a line of firemen coming out of the house, and they're all laughing. So we wind my way through the house, and we get to the back bathroom, the guest bathroom at the back of the house. And I wait my turn, and the firemen go in, the firemen come out, and when it's my turn, I roll camera and I step into the bathroom, and there, hanging from the wall, is a giant, red, lightly singed human ass. Oh, that was awful. Now this is the point where we go to commercial. Beer is good. And now, what the fuck? The house was owned by a man named Nicholas Emerson, not his real name. Mr. Emerson was a man of, shall we say, significant girth. He was a very large man. He was also a smoker. Now, his wife had tried for many years to get him to stop smoking, but all she's really done is get him to hide it better. And his favorite place to sneak a smoke was in the guest bathroom at the back of the house. Now, on that particular day, as he walked in, his wife had just finished cleaning the bathroom, and she had used 2 different cleaning products on the toilet bowl. Had she read the label, she would have known that these 2 specific chemicals used in combination produce chlorine gas. Now, Mr. Emerson's significant girth was sufficient to form a near perfect seal around the top of the bowl. So he was not affected by the chlorine gas, although it did continue to build up underneath him, along with, fire authorities say, a significant amount of methane. At some point, Mr. Emerson's wife called to him from the backyard, and not wanting to get caught smoking the cigarette, he opened his thighs and tossed the cigarette into the bowl. The resulting explosion lifted him off the bowl and through the window. Well, not completely through the window. One arm and his head went through, and his significant girth hung there from the wall. Being an ambitious young cameraman, I shot the significant girth hanging from the wall, because I had no sense of decency. Then I went out and shot the other side of Mr. Emerson, yelling at me to get the fuck off his lawn. And that is... Thank you very much.